Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly command respect while others struggle to earn it? It's not just about status, wealth, or power. It's about something far more fundamental. A little thing called RESPECT, respect. Respect is a currency we exchange in our interactions with others, and it's the foundation upon which healthy relationships are built. Welcome to the Catalyst Podcast, raw, real, and unedited. My name is Jason. You can find Catalyst at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can hear the podcast created through Spreaker on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, and Amazon. A Catalyst has the power to create change, and we hope that's what this podcast will do. Now, if you'd like to be a part of this podcast as a guest or a contributor, you can email us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. Welcome to episode 66. The currency of human connection. Respect is a two-way street. It's about acknowledging the inherent worth of another person, treating them with dignity, and valuing their opinion and perspectives. It's also about being worthy of respect yourself by behaving ethically, treating others with kindness, and upholding your commitments. But the question is, how do we earn respect? It's not something that can be demanded or bought. It must be earned through your actions and our character. Here's some key principles to guide you on your journey to earning respect. The first one is be authentic and genuine. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Authenticity is a magnet, and people are drawn to those who are genuine and sincere. Speak your mind. Express your opinions honestly and respectfully. Let me repeat that again. Express your opinions honestly and respectfully. Let me read that one more time. Respect your opinions honestly, or express your opinions honestly and respectfully, even if they differ from others. People appreciate those who are willing to be vulnerable and share their true thoughts. Finally, when being authentic and genuine, be consistent. Your actions should align with your words. People are more likely to respect someone who is reliable and trustworthy. Now, our second principle is treat others with kindness and respect. Emphasize or show empathy. Put yourself in other people's shoes and try to understand their perspective. Right? Be considerate. Think about how your actions might affect others. We are so self-focused that sometimes we don't consider the feelings of others and how it's affecting them until the damage is done. Be polite. Use manners and treat others with respect, regardless of their social status or background. It doesn't matter if it's the CEO or the janitor. Everyone should be treated the same. And I try to do that every single day. The last piece for treating others with kindness and respect is listen actively, or listen with intention. Intentionally listening. That means putting down your phone, avoiding the TV, and putting your focus on the other person. Give others your full attention when they speak. Show that you value their opinion and perspectives. Don't look off here or wander off. Be with them in the moment. Some of the most effective people are those people that can make you feel like they're the only person they're the only person that's talking to you in a room of 500 people. Be intentional with your listening. Now, our third principle is be reliable and trustworthy. Keep your promises. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Be punctual. Arrive on time for appointments and meetings. No CPT time, no any time. There's only one kind of time, on time. Be punctual. Be punctual. Be respectful for the person that you're coming to see and anyone else that's going to be in that audience. So if you're in a class, show up on time. If you have a meeting, show up on time. Be respectful for other people's time. Be honest. Tell the truth, even when it's difficult. That's a big one for a lot of people because sometimes we automatically go to the lie. It's like automatically comes out of us. Tell the truth. Be honest, even when it's tough. Finally, when being reliable and trustworthy, be accountable. Take responsibility for your actions, both good and bad. Take responsibilities for your actions, both good and bad. Be accountable. Accountability in modern day life it seems like it's non-existent. Everybody wants to blame everybody else. You have to take responsibility for your actions. When we're able to be accountable for ourselves, the amazing turnaround in our lives that happen is without precedent. We need to be accountable for our actions. Now, the fourth principle is be knowledgeable and competent. Okay? Be knowledgeable and competent. Continuously learn and grow. Stay informed about current events and trends in your field. Develop your skills. Invest time and energy into honing your abilities. Seek out mentors. Learn from the experienced individual who can offer guidance and support. So many people just want to be in their own little bubble. And sometimes it's hard to find mentors because some people want to keep stuff so close to the vest. And that's the way we used to do things back in the day. I'm not going to give away my secrets. Well, no. I want you to succeed. I want you to grow. I want you to develop. I want you to be better than me because I want you to be my replacement, whether it's at a job, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with a friend, a loved one. Just be that mentor. So hopefully you can get mentorship from someone else. Now, our last principle is be assertive and confident. Being assertive and confident. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities and your worth. Communicate effectively. Express your thoughts and feelings clearly and confidently. Set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary. You can say no. It's okay to say no. We don't have to be yes people. Protect yourself with the magic word no and set boundaries. And finally, one of my favorite lines from Kiss Alive. Do you all believe in rock and roll? Well, stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in. Be willing to defend your principles. Stand on the mountain. Sometimes you might stand alone, but eventually you're going to have a few people who are going to join you. If it's what you believe, stand up for it and defend your principles. Remember, respect is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and effort to build a reputation for respect. But once you've earned it, it can open doors and create opportunities for you in all areas of your life. Now, let's explore the flip side of the coin, how to lose respect. It's just as important to understand what behaviors can erode respect as it is to know how to earn it. So, here's one behavior, being dishonest and untrustworthy. When you lie, people lose respect for you, and they lose respect for those who are dishonest. Breaking promises. If you can't keep a promise, be upfront about it, right? Don't break promises, especially to people who are near and dear to you, because that's a tough one to get over. Being unreliable. People don't respect those who are flaky and are unreliable, right? Another behavior is being rude and inconsiderate, being disrespectful, treating others with contempt or disdain. Being selfish, put your own needs ahead of others. There shouldn't be a point in time where a parent chooses a person or a place over their child. The things that you want, you have to put those things separately. I'm speaking on that from personal experience. Don't be selfish. If you want to receive, you got to give. So don't be selfish. And finally, don't be unkind. Don't say hurtful things or enrage in bullying behavior. We're in election season, so how about we stop that? How about left and right, just stop it. Stop saying hurtful things. Stop engaging in bullying behavior. Just stop it all. Even when this election is over, stop saying hurtful things because one person chose another and you didn't like that, so you're just going to be a bully. Stop it. Just stop. Another behavior, being arrogant and superior, acting entitled, believing that you're better than everyone, being condescending, talking down to people. And being judgmental, that's a big one for me. I come from a long line of judgmental people, and it's something I'm constantly trying to work on. And I am getting a lot better at it. But being judgmental, making negative assumptions about others, I'll see myself doing it, catch myself doing it. And, I'm working on with a partner for both of us, because it's a judgmental thing for both of us. And we're working on that. We're judgmental buddies. So we kind of catch each other when we're being judgmental. Another behavior, number 4, being lazy and unmotivated, giving up easy. As soon as anything gets uncomfortable, you don't persevere. You don't face the challenges. You're out, right? Avoiding any kind of responsibility. That's above my pay grade. It's not my circle. That's not my square. It's not my clown, not my circus. Shirk duties or obligations. Being a slacker, doing the bare minimum. Like this, quiet firing or something like that. It's just like, don't do the bare minimum. Just give it one more, right? Our fifth behavior is negative complaining. Focus on the negative, dwell on the problems and setbacks, complain constantly, and being a toxic person. Listen, it's important to note that losing respect doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. Everyone makes mistakes. But if you constantly engage in disrespectful or harmful behavior, it will eventually erode your reputation and damage your relationships. Now, let's leave you here with a takeaway, all right? Think about someone you admire and respect. What qualities do they possess? Make them worthy of your respect. How can you incorporate those qualities in your own life? All right. So by focusing on these principles and making a conscious effort to treat others with respect, you can build a reputation for yourself that will serve you well throughout your life. And with that being said, this has been the Catalyst Podcast, raw, real, and unedited. My name is Jason, and you can find Catalyst at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can hear the podcast created through Spreaker on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, and Amazon. A catalyst has the power to create change, and we hope that's what this podcast will do. If you would like to be a part of this podcast as a guest or a contributor, you can email us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening to episode 66. How about that? Thank you for listening to episode 66, which was the currency of human connection. We'll see you next time for episode 67. Go be great.